Hello, this is a video for the second day 8 because I accidentally labeled 2 days 8. So this is the second one, and yesterday I said we were going to cross it out, and now we're going to make it day 9. So the directions say, solve the problems, show your solution in 2 steps. So step number 1, write one number sentence to make 10. So we're going to have 2 parts, and together they're going to make 10. Step 2, write one number sentence to add to 10. 10 plus something equals our total. So, and they give you an example here on the side. Okay, so number 1. I drew a picture for this first one. So our problem is 9 plus 5 equals blank. So I drew 9 circles like this and 5 circles here. Okay, now, because step 1 says we need to make 10, I'm going to put my answer here as 10. So we have to figure out what 2 numbers make 10. I'm going to start with 9 because 9 is our bigger number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have my 9 circles still, so I'm going to write 9 here. And then I borrowed 1, so I'm going to write my 1. 9 plus 1 equals 10. Now we're going to use our 10 and use these leftovers here from the 5. So we're going to go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 10 plus 4 equals 14. Now we have to fill our answer in the cards up here. So our 10 cards, you're just going to write the 1. And then on our 1s card, you're going to write the 4. So it's showing there's 1, 10, and 4 1s. Okay. So this next one, I'm actually not going to draw a picture for it. I'm going to show you how to use objects, just like we do in class. So in class, a lot of times we'll use these dot cubes here, or the little erasers that we love to use with all the different animals and shapes that we have. You can use pennies, you can use buttons, you can use crayons, you can use like pieces of paper that you cut out. You can use anything to count. So we're going to start with 8 for this one. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we need 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here are my 2 groups. So again, our first step is to make an equation that equals 10. So I'm going to use the 8 or the 6. Which one am I going to use to make 10? The 8, because it's the bigger number. So we have 8. Let's start together. 9, 10. Okay, how many did I have to add on? I started with 8, and how many did I put on? 2. So 8 plus 2 equals 10. Now we're going to add our 2 sets together. So we have 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And what is 10 and 4? 14. Good. Now we're going to put our answer up in our cards up here. So we're going to draw our 10, our 1 group of 10, and our 4 lines. The bottom 2 problems are word problems. So let's read the directions first. Solve. Then write a statement to show your answer. Sue Hin put together a collage with 9 pictures. Adele put together another collage with 6 pictures. How many pictures did they use? So we're going to follow the same steps that we did at the top. Step 1 is to make a group of 10, and then use our 10 to finish adding. So to help me remember that, I'm going to write my 10 here and then 10 here because we're going to use that to add on. Okay, so I think I'm going to draw a picture for this one, and then the bottom one I'll use the objects again. So I'm going to start by drawing a group of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's Sue Hen, so I'm going to label that with her name. Adele put together another collage with 6 pictures, so now I'm going to draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's Adele. So I'm going to label that. Now what do I have to do? I have to circle some to make what number? Make a 10. So am I going to use the 9 or the 6? The 9. So 9, we know that 9, and how many more? 1 more make 10. Now we have to count how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 and 5 equal 15, and then we need to fill in our answer over here. So it said how many pictures did they use? So they used 15 pictures. Okay. Imran has 8 crayons in his pencil case and 7 crayons in his desk. How many crayons does Imran have altogether? So actually draw the picture and I'll do it with cubes so you can see both ways for this one. Okay. Okay. So first I'm going to start with writing what our equation is going to look like, how they had it up here. So 8 is the first part, and 7 is the second part, so I'm actually going to underline them. Okay, now there's a word in this story that gives us a clue as to whether we are putting together or taking away. It's right here in the question. How many crayons does Imran have all together? All together is our clue word. All together means we have to add. Good, okay. So now I'm going to draw my picture out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to label this with a P because this is in his pencil case. And then the next one is 7. And this is his desk. Okay, again, I'm going to put my answer as 10 here because our first equation, we need to make our group of 10. Then we need to use our 10 group to finish adding. Okay, which number are we going to use, the 8 or the 7? Here's mine with the objects as well. Yep, we're going to use the 8. So I'm going to start circling with the 8. 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. So how many did we need to borrow? 2. Now I'm going to count how many are left. Good, now finish your equation and fill in your answer. Okay, so this was the math. Your writing activity today is to start writing your story. You are going to write a story from the characters and setting, problem and solution. So today I really want you to think about your sentences where you're going to describe your characters and your setting. looking at your stories from yesterday, you did this on day 7. So we're thinking about what characters did we write about and what setting did we write about. Now you're going to put that into full sentences just like we do in class to start your story. And then tomorrow you will be able to add on your sentences about your problem. Then on Thursday you'll be able to add sentences about your solution. Okay? Alrighty. Have a good day.